big set, with them hands, with them holes, with them throws, you know what I'm saying?
This is why I train in martial arts.
Now, this is from Jess Stanley's channel. She talks a lot about people recovering from narcissism, right? So basically, in a nutshell, what she's going to tell us is that if you know in any type of bad relationship or any type of like really super stressful thing you're going through in life, if you have a passion, you have something that you feel passionate about, if you help pull you up out of the doldrums. I know back in the day when I went through some pretty bad breakups, I'm not going to go through all that because it's really ancient history at this point. But it was martial arts training that ultimately helped me pull through that. I literally learned how to fight through the sadness. Fight through the sadness. That's what I did. Choke off those bad emotions. Choke off those bad emotions. That's what I did. But for me, in addition to using the martial arts as therapy, I've also used music as therapy. And, you know, especially when I was an active musician, just jamming and stuff like that is a great way to purge out those negative emotions. And, you know, you can even make songs about bad things and get paid. Get paid. That's what the blues is about. But let's take a listen to how she says, that she gives a pretty good example. She's talking about painting. She thinks it's a bad example, but I can tell you, anybody who's been around the martial arts long enough knows this type of thing happens. Excuse me, let's take a listen.
Ad nauseum on this channel, find your passion. So let's talk about it. Distractions don't work. I don't care what you do, your mind is still on this person.
That's
I
right.
kept watching videos during my recovery that said, oh, just distract yourself. I'm here to tell you from firsthand experience, it doesn't work. Usually it just makes you feel crappier.
I tell you, when I'm back when I was training, when I'm teaching, when I'm practicing, if whatever problem I have, when I'm in the zone and I'm training or teaching or something, I don't think about it. I'm serious. Even times when I was like unemployed, when I was practicing those forms, it was like I was not unemployed. My mind went into that, and it just takes my mind off the blues.
This doesn't work at all. This is why you have to find a passion in your life, something that you can dive into head first. I know I sound like a broken record, but we're going to move on in a second. A passion is something that really drives you, something that you really care about. When you focus on a passion, you'll find yourself oddly not even dealing about anything else. So that's the key to ending your boredom. But how can finding a passion fix your loneliness?
Yep.
Well, let's say, I'm going to give a really crappy example. Painting. Painting is your passion. So you
Martial arts too.
you go to the craft store and you buy some paint and a canvas, and maybe you strike up a conversation with 2 or more people, while you're there, talk to the cashier, what have you. And then you come home and you paint. So you're not bored, you're focused on your painting, and then you get finished and you decided to share your work on social media of your choice, and people start commenting on your paintings and telling you, well, some people are going to tell you they suck because some people are just negative monsters who don't have anything good to say, but you'll get some good and you'll get some bad. And then before you know it, that turns into conversations because you comment back and you say, hey, thanks, blah, blah, blah. And then before you know it, those conversations are with people who share your interests. And then because you like painting so much, maybe you go to the art museum and you talk to people there. And then you find out there's an art club who meets there every month or once a week, and you can join it.
Or a martial arts club.
I think you can see where I'm going with this, and painting is a terrible example, but it works.
But martial arts is an excellent example, and it works because that's exactly what happens. And even if, let's say, even if you segue into something you find out, oh my goodness, this is a bad class, you can still go find another one and find another one until eventually you will find people that you resonate with. You might even make some friends. Heaven forbid we make some new friends. You even make some friends, and if you get into a positive organization, there'll be people around you that want to lift you up. Now, let's not get it twisted. There's bad people everywhere. The devil has his kids and all sorts of things. But if you are putting out a positive vibe and you want to look for that, I guarantee you can find an enclave in the martial arts that will help you with that. So you empaths out there, you need to strengthen yourself. you need to recover from falling down from a narcissist, or you just have any type of crisis in your life, take a look at the martial arts. And if you're near me, sign up for one of my classes.